last year we finally did it, and we went to Omaha, Nebraska. We took a first-class flight to Omaha, Nebraska, which is a lot like taking a limo to Applebee's. If you like Applebee's, you'll love Omaha, Nebraska. Throw a stone, it's right there. Speaking of Applebee's, a couple years ago they ran a campaign with the Cheers theme song. Y'all remember that? Where everybody knows your name. If I ever go into an Applebee's and everyone there knows my name, I'm going to fucking kill myself. That's the saddest thing I've heard in my entire life. I don't think pharmaceutical companies should be able to advertise on television, but they should be able to leave pamphlets at the bar on a Wednesday at Applebee's. I personally don't take antidepressants. I take mushrooms and I watch Reba. You know why? Because I'm a survivor. I'm from a fun little town. Well, I'm from a fun town called Burleson, Texas. You don't have to do that. It used to be a tiny little racist town, and now it's a really big one. Let's just say this. A guy that looks like me can't wear a red hat. You know what I mean? Guy's going to be like 60-40. That guy isn't going to allow me to be racist to him for no reason. But anyways, we recently lost an icon of our culture. They closed the TGI Fridays. Yeah, my dad was really upset. But they replaced it with a Twin Peaks. My dad was pretty stoked about that. I think there's kind of a tier system when it comes to booth-themed restaurants. If y'all let me to take you down this road with me. Up at the top is Hooters. Why, you might ask? They did it first, and there's nipples in the logo. Rock and roll. In the middle, Twin Peaks, Hooters, titties. I think we're kind of treading the same water here. But down at the bottom of that list, rolling in the dirt, is Redneck Heaven. Keep your dusty barnyard cousin fucking tits away from my chicken wings. Also, I ordered blue cheese and not ranch, so why don't you scoot those Walmart boots back to the kitchen and help me out? I'm just saying, if they're working at Twin Peaks, they're probably not wearing Carhartt. We've all had our fair share of shitty jobs, right, folks? Just Steven. Oh, yeah, okay. I worked at Spencer's Gifts for 5 years. But y'all know that because you have eyes. I still look like this. I worked at Spencer's Gifts for 5 years, and I learned a lot my time in retail, specifically in that store. First of all, it doesn't matter what your job is. You should be able to hang your head high after a long day at work, right? Whether or not you're entering data, digging a ditch, or organizing dicks on the wall. I think we should all feel proud of ourselves. Also, I don't trust juggalos. I'm talking to you, Steve. No, Spencer's Gift stopped selling ICP merchandise because people wouldn't stop stealing it. That's a true story. But, you know, most importantly, I think more so than that, I don't trust grown men that love Sublime. I assume you've never been on time to anything in your entire life. If the magic of a child's wish could bring to life a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, it would trail off into the sunset, listening to Santeria in a busted Pontiac Sunfire that used to be red, but now it's pink because that's what happens when you don't wax the top coat. I've told that joke many times and had a woman come up to me and say, my ex-boyfriend loved Sublime, and he was a piece of shit. And I always say, I've never met him, but I already knew that. No one has ever come up to me and said, my husband's a lawyer and he loves Sublime, you need to apologize. Not once. Let's see. So one thing about becoming a dad that I'm struggling with, I mean, I'm almost 35 years old. But I still have this, like, childish thing in my head that worries about whether or not I'm cool. You know what I mean? But that's going out the window really fast. The last time I crowd surfed, I broke my glasses. And the wire to my phone charger gets wrapped around the hose to my CPAP machine when I sleep at night. So I don't think it matters how many leather jackets you have. That's kind of out the window. You know what I mean? That's new and it didn't work. I blame you. That was really funny. But when I ride my 50cc scooter around town with my hair blowing in the wind, none of that matters. The other day, a guy in a Harley waved at me, and I was like, "Yeah, we're the same. You and me. Just two wheels in the open road, you know." I can't go above 35 miles an hour. I can. I just wouldn't recommend it. I hit a straightaway going downhill. Almost hit 45. Hit a manhole. Almost lost it. I mean, the wheels are this fucking big around. You're not supposed to go that fast. Oh man, I saw that Saudi Arabia is thinking about opening a Dragon Ball Z theme park, and my politics went out the window so fucking fast. We're getting season tickets, baby. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on this one. We talk a lot about the holidays and stuff like that. Any Harry Potter fans in the house? Harry Potter? What's your house? Slytherin. Mine's the one I sleep in because I'm a grown man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I probably am. My wife and I love Harry Potter, and we watch the movies every year around this time for one reason. I think it's because Christmas is in each of the movies, at least for a moment, so we always associate it with this time of the year. But we were watching the movies recently, and I noticed something that I hadn't paid attention to before. Early on in the series, more than once, a big guy will look down at Harry and be like, you have your mother's eyes. And he always looks up with a sense of wonder, like, you knew my mom. And they're always like, yeah, I know your mom. I'm sorry, you have a great night. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks, everybody!
I'm about to do this. I had to put some white in the black because it was brought to my attention that I was doing 3/5 blackface.
So I was like, I gotta make this great real fast. Holy shit. I swear it was just sweat, guys. I went like this, and that was all I did. And then it started leaking. I was like, I can't let this go all the way, dude. If it gets to the neck, we're in trouble. All right. Your next comic coming up to the stage, you know what that fucking song means. This is our producer. This is one of my oldest friends in Fort Worth. Please put your hands together for Clyde Checker, everybody! That'd be like the greatest time to like be able just to tease rock, just being in the 80s high on cocaine, just be like, on it down. You just gotta like sell it, bro, and just get yourself some tight pants. Let the pants just slide on into them. Man, so as you can tell, I am taking my modern day twist on this is hipster Cornelius. You know who Yukon Cornelius is, you guys? No, not a Rankin and Bass household over here. Yeah, no Rankin and Bass, no Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, dude. He is the guy with the mustache. Yeah, I left my pickaxe. Yeah, the abominable. So I don't know if you guys know this, but like it's an allegory about leaving your hometown and all your friends, and
coming to terms with your sexuality, and realizing that you could be gay and leave town, because town will kick you out. Because that's what happened in that movie. You guys remember this movie? You guys know what I'm talking about? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He was claymation and weird. They did go through and edit out Yukon Cornelius' gun because he did have a gun. Yeah, and it's not there. But I have the old DVDs, like metal box set. We're cool. It's like it's still there. But at the very beginning of the movie, Rudolph, of course he gets kicked out because his nose is different. And immediately, like the first thing Santa does is like, "Well, that's not gonna do." It just starts shit talking this brand new baby in front of his parents. And his dad's like, just wants to be the best reindeer. So he's got to have the best son to take up his spot. And then, of course, the only friend he's able to make is the gay elf. It's a dentist. Okay, you're right. The thing is, you need to change the word. It's a code word. It's gay. Because it's like, I just want to be a dentist. I look around here. All we eat is elves as candy. We need a dentist. He was doing everybody a solid. He was trying to do the right thing. He was just living his life, trying to help the community, and they kicked his ass out too. And then they go to the land of misfit toys. And I love that. I love that because y'all ever go to this grocery store called Town Talk? Y'all ever heard of it? You ever call it salvage?
I call that the land of misfit groceries.
You never know what you're going to get when you go in there. You can't go in with a list.
You just gotta get in and just be like.
I mean, we could buy 200 mozzarella sticks from fucking Applebee's. There are some crazy deals. You get in there, you're just like, I don't know. I feel like I should be paying you more just because. Like, what is the deal here? You don't ask a lot of questions at Town Talk. No, but anyway, I think everybody should leave their hometown and go be gay in the North Pole somewhere. That's oh man, those movies are great. I've been watching lots of Christmas movies with the kids, and what was the other one we were watching? We were having a lot of fun watching. The Santa Claus one where the dad decides, it's the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, right? So like he murdered that guy. He murdered a guy, and the elves' first thing to do is just be like, "You get the job." And it's like, is that really how you get the job? You have to go like kill Santa? Because like I'm thinking that like Kevin McAllister, if he set the right traps up, he could become Santa. That's probably what happened. That's probably why he wasn't in the third one. He was Santa Claus by then. He just takes over your body. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on being a hipster mall Santa. I'm gonna be a mall Santa one day. But I don't want to be a kid Santa though. I want to be like a drunk car dealership Christmas party Santa. That's the one I want. I want Denise from finance to come on over here and tell me what she wants. Oh, Denise. Just trying to find some ho. I, in fact, what is a really fun thing? Oh, I love listening to Christmas music. Ironically, just to break it down for the kids and just like ask, like I don't know, this stuff. But like I'm a big fan of ska music, and I think that y'all know the song "Feliz Navidad" that we were talking about earlier. Have y'all ever broke down the drums in that song? The drum goes way too hard for like no reason. The rest of the song, everybody's playing in like the normal like quarters. All of a sudden, you get this dude, he starts going like eighth notes, like just like for no reason. I don't. He's not on it yet, but yeah. No, it's got to be further on down because he gets into it. But like he is, I don't know. There he is. And you got the horns in the back, bro? I mean, I get it. They're mariachis, not ska, but they're still splitting the paycheck 14 ways. Like whatever gig they do. But I would like to see what happens in a fight between a ska band and a mariachi band. I mean, we know the mariachis are winning, right? We all watch Desperado, right? We all watch. I know those are the good guitar cases. Yeah. Friggin' man. I thought. What's going on?
Did you make an AI song for me, by the way? You didn't make an AI song for me? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's when he was showing me these, right? He was telling me about all the songs he was making for everybody and like sending them to me. And at first it was like 3 or 4. I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like 50 of them. And I was like, dude, you just backed an Ozark truck into a reservation and poisoned a whole tribe's water. Like Memphis never stood a chance. I'm glad you're out here tonight this weekend. You didn't make it last weekend, right? You had to go to your son's show, right? Well, he never comes to your show, bro. Yeah, fuck that guy. You're an asshole. I wanted to tell you that the other day. I was like, I don't want to be a dick. It's not as fun with text. It comes off as like serious. You can't like send us something like that. Like, fuck that guy, bro. He never comes to your show. I invited my dad to this show. He didn't come. I had some material I was going to run on him, but he's not here for that. Y'all having fun? Anybody else here not have like half their family for this year's Christmas? Yeah.
Just doing your own thing. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're doing our damn selves. We decided we would do something really festive, and this Christmas we decided we're making the most appropriate Christmas dinner. It's fajitas.
It's exactly the right color for the green and white, you know, and the bread. You put that stuff in there, and you're ready to go, dude. So I don't know. I think we need to start having better food for all these holidays, man. Yeah. I feel like I had other stuff.
Well, my dad's not here for me to run into.
It's not as funny
if he's not here. I have been really enjoying listening to this
Lily Allen breakup album.
Have y'all been listening
to this?
Yeah. Pussy Palace, right? Or is it yeah. Start to finish, right? I feel like David Harbour broke up with me and Lily Allen. Like by the end of this album, you're gonna be like, this bastard broke up with both of us.
But it's really good though. But like, I'm really sad about the guy because it's like she gave you literally everything and the full playbook, and you still couldn't just like. The main rule, she was like, oh, it has to be with strangers, nobody we know. And immediately he's got like all these people in his phone and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you have Lily Allen. You could just take her with you to all these things.
And then it turns out that he wasn't paying like for their relationship really. And like well, here's the thing. You get sorted back in the mid 2000s, you get sorted into houses just like Harry Potter. When it comes to British song girlies, you get 4 houses. You had your sad, sad single Adele, right? And that's pretty much it. She's got a big voice. That's it. All right. Then you have your drunk, just addicted genius Amy Winehouse. House Amy Winehouse. And then you have the poet. You have Kate Nash. You know, she's your artist poet. And then you get Lily Allen just fucking doing what all the other ones do, but just better. And I don't make the rules, but those are your 4 British song girlies and the houses you will get put into. I know I don't look like a British song girly person, but I am. Also, America too. Ingrid Michaelson's American. She's cool. Regina Spektor's still a Russian spy though, and I don't trust her because she got a breast reduction, and not like a little one. So I know what's wrong with her. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's her body, her choice, whatever. Thank you guys. You guys, thank you for coming out this Christmas. Christmas Eve show. Give it up for your host, Ian Back. Thank you guys.
Yeah. All right. Okay, hang on 1 second. It's gonna go to the next one. It makes like 3 at a time. Give me a second. Okay. Hey, give it up for Mary behind the bar real quick. Hey, Chris Taylor, while I get the next song loaded up, will you come explain what the white elephant, what we're doing with the white elephant, real quick? Real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the guy who's running the list, running the list for me right now, and is also running a white elephant
program this week. Program? Oh. Sounds like a fucking furlough for probation or something. Put your hands together for Chris Taylor, real quick. Ian Mac, I'm worried about you, brother. I need you to
Get on the meds. Back on the meds. Hey, white elephant. If you don't bring a gift, like it was on social media, you know what I mean? Like people, like a lot of people were talking about it. You should have brought a gift. But if you didn't, there's a shit ton of extras. We have you on the list. It's either a household item or a $3 tap. I don't know how we're going to implement it. I'm pretty sure after the showcase, we're going to start doing gifts. It's going to be chaos. Everybody, you can't fucking leave without a gift, okay? Let me have this. But that's it. That's all the rules. We're going to do a white elephant. Fucking listen to whatever I tell you to do. Give it up for your host, Crumpus.
Netanyahu looking at. Good day, everybody. It just keeps repeating the same shit. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your next comic. He just got out of jail. Yeah. Dude, fuck jail, dude. This is way better than jail, dude. I spent last Christmas in jail and all I got was butt rape, dude. Did I see a kid in here earlier? Dude, that kid is not going to be the same after this day. Alright, so, I don't know if any of y'all know, but I'm sober now. Pretty cool, right? Fuck yeah. I just recently celebrated 12 months, like a year of nothing, like boring sober, right? So, don't clap too loud. I mean, 10 months of that was locked up in prison, so it's like, they're like, how did you stay sober for 12 months? I'm like, because they forced me to. Don't clap too loud. I mean, 10 months of that was locked up in prison, so it's like, they're like, how did you stay sober for 12 months? I'm like, because they forced me to. Don't clap too loud. I mean, 10 months of that was locked up in prison, so it's like, they're like, how did you stay sober? To hook up with me, dude, but I'm not willing to risk my probation at point. Not yet. But, I'm in like one-on-one with her, and she's like, hey, don't think I'm creepy. And I was like, that's a good start. I like it, all right? She goes, I got you a present. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, well, don't tell nobody, because whatever. And so, in AA, they have these things called prayer boxes, right? So a prayer box, you're supposed to, like, at the end of the night, you write down your prayers, you put them in a box, and then, like, every 6 months or so, you go through it, and you see which prayers have been answered, and which ones haven't, you know, when's God listened, when's he not, you know what I mean? And so it says, like, I got you a prayer box. And I was like, oh, that's fucking sweet, dude. And she was like, yeah, it's got coins in it. So she was like, it's my ex-boyfriend's old prayer box. I was like, oh, shit, all right, that's kind of weird. I was like, he doesn't need it anymore? She was like, no, he died of cancer 2 years ago. I was like, so it's a haunted prayer box. Apparently, one of his prayers wasn't to stay alive. Yeah, literally, it was like, got this on my way here. It was like, that's fucking too weird to not bring up on stage. Sorry. All right, dude, let's give it up for our host one more time. Ian. Looking like the Ultimate Warrior after fucking WrestleMania. Face paint sweating down and shit. Pretty cool. You spent way too much money on this shit, Ian.
I always think about that when I see people's houses all fucking decorated to the nines or something. Like, this is for one day out of the year, dude. Like, I don't even fucking change light bulbs in my house when they go out. So yeah, man, I celebrated 12 months sober. Pretty cool. Yeah, dude, nobody in my family believes me. They're like, oh yeah, you're sober, huh? I'm like, really nothing. Not even like gas station weed or nothing, dude. Like, no kratom, no nothing, dude. It's fucking. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Being sober sucks, dude. Like, now I just fucking overeat and overthink. Like, every time I get done doing a set, I'm like, that's not even funny. What the fuck's wrong with me, dude? Like, when I was fucked up, I was like, dude, I was fucking awesome tonight. And I never was, dude. I never got compliments after my sets before. Like, now people are like, dude, you're actually kind of funny. Hey. Like, it's kind of weird being sober now, though. Like when I go use the restroom now, I just use the restroom. It's so weird. When I first got here, like my first open mic here, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna go take a shit. And when I took a shit, I was like, is this what regular people do? What the fuck? It's the first time I haven't done a felony in that bathroom. That's fucking crazy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wintertime's weird here in Texas, right? It's like 80 fucking degrees outside. Fucking getting the holiday spirit, right? But like a week ago, it was like 20 degrees, right? And I'm like, I was walking because I don't have a car because I just got out of prison, right? So I'm walking down the sidewalk, dude, and I'm like in a hoodie and a fucking big ass jacket, and I'm freezing. And then there's this chick walking down the street in a fucking mini skirt. I'm like, you know what's cool about winter? It's so easy to spot out sluts. My son was like, yeah, Dad, it's because hoes don't get cold. I'm like, that's hilarious, dude. It's like a superpower, dude. Like, hoes don't get cold, but whores do have swords. Be careful out there. They will get you. Yeah. Makes me think of my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Makes you think of my ex-girlfriend. She got around. They say 1 out of 4 people have herpes, and she gave it to all of them. y'all know who y'all are, dude. Yeah, like the first night we were gonna hook up, I'm all fucked up on bars and shit, and I'm like, that close. She goes, hold on. I just need to tell you something. I have herpes. Yeah. And I was like, right now? You have it right now. But you know what? Let me get down there and check it out, right? I got down there and I'm fucking. She was loose, dude. I had to do it. Get down there, I'm like, I don't see nothing, dude. We're good, right? I like to take risks. So I hooked up with her. Yeah, no, dude, apparently, you know, just because somebody has herpes doesn't mean you can get herpes, right? Like, I've seen the commercials. You have to have outbreaks. You know what I mean? Got medicine for it. So people ask me all the time, like, you have herpes? I'm like, not today. I don't claim it, right? I don't. Because look, if I got drunk 3 or 4 times out of the year, would you say I was an alcoholic? No. So I got itchy nuts every now and then, dude. Who gives a shit? So, Christmas time, dude. You know what? I'm so glad I'm a Christian. Like, thank God. Because I like food. Like, other religions have, like, food restrictions, right? Like, Jewish people and Muslims. You like how I didn't say the Jews? Islamic or Israeli people. Yeah, Zionists, yeah. They don't eat pork, right? Love bacon. Love it. The Hindus, they don't eat beef. Fucking love beef, dude. Fucking Buddhists, they don't eat any animal. The fuck? And Mormons, they don't eat pussy. I love all those. Even herpes-ridden ones. It doesn't taste any different. I told you that kid's not going to be the same after this. That dad's doing earmuffs on right now. Hold on, just a few more minutes. Now I'm really gonna scar that kid, dude. I'm gonna tell y'all why my family doesn't celebrate Christmas together, right? So I have an older brother, right? And you know, older brothers, they pick on their little brothers, right? As one does. My older brother was a fucking asshole, dude. Like, beat the fuck out of him. To the point where I remember telling him, like, one day you're gonna be fucking in a wheelchair, all fucking senior citizen out. I'm gonna fucking crush your skull, dude. He was like, shut up, faggot. Bam. So one day I'm 14, and I'm hanging out with him and his 18-year-old girlfriend. We're all fucking taking Xanax, right? And he passes out because he's a little bitch. And so there's me, my homeboy Fatty, that's his government name, and my brother's girlfriend. I'm smoking a blunt. She starts dancing, right? I'm like, oh shit, all right. And then she starts like grinding on me. So I tell Fatty, I'm like, hey, bro, you gotta go home. She leans over, she goes, no, I've always wanted to fuck you. I'm like, shoot, let's go, dude. Well, 14-year-old's not gonna fuck an 18-year-old giant tits, right? So we smash, right? My mom catches me, it's a whole thing. And it was one of those things, I'm like, this way, I got this in my back pocket. Anytime me and my brother get into it, I'll be like, that's why I fucked your girlfriend. You like Tupac said, you know what I mean? That's why I fucked your bitch. But then, like, we just kept doing it. I was like, what's his girlfriend? Like, they're gonna break up. I didn't know they were gonna get married and have kids and shit. Like, yeah, dude, that didn't stop me. I kept doing it. But it was like one of those things where it was like every now and then, you know, like special occasions, full moon type shit, you know. Quick fuck. But it was cool. Then one day, my dad doesn't come home. Right? I'm like, what the fuck is my dad at? Then my brother's like, has anybody seen Sarah? Turns out my dad had the same idea. Yeah, dude. She was a keeper. Amazingly, she didn't have herpes. Very weird. Not yet. So they take off together, get all fucking spun out on meth and shit, as one does. I'm so glad y'all are recording this, too. I really hope my family watches this. So then finally, like, my dad fucking comes to the house, my brother's like, what the fuck? You're fucking my wife? And my dad goes, he's fucking her, too. I was like, what? That was not today. That was a long time ago. So we don't talk, right? When dad goes this way, my brother goes that way far. He's pretty mad. Right? Weird, right? So then, like, a year later, I'm trying to get a job at this bank. They didn't hire me. Don't worry. But they're like, do you have a resume? I'm like, yeah, I got a resume, but it's on my dad's computer. So I call my dad, I'm like, hey, I'm coming by the house. Don't fucking say nothing to me because I'll still mad, all right? Like, I'm gonna come by in front of that resume. He's like, yeah, come on through. So I go to the house, I knock on the door, and my sister-in-law opens the door, and she's like, hey, do you want these Xanax? I was like, of course I do. So I take like 5 Xanax, boom, as one does. Of course, the Xanax kick in, I don't know how to work a computer anymore because I don't fucking have my own thoughts anymore, right? So I'm like, fucking stupid computer. My dad's like, well, I'm going to bed. He goes to bed. So I go sit on the couch, and I'm fucking rolling this blunt. And my sister-in-law, she's like, well, I'm gonna go lay down too. You know, if you need to sleep on the couch, cool, whatever. She goes in the room. Halfway through rolling this blunt, my sister-in-law comes back out there. She's like, hey, weird question. You want to, like, fuck me with your dad? I was like, what? I'm too fucked up to process this. She was like, well, look, I've already talked to him about it. He's cool. Like, if you want to, come on in. If not, no worries. We'll see you next time. I was like, okay. He goes in the room, right? And I'm like halfway through this blunt. I'm like, nah. I'm not gonna do it, right? Fuck it. So I walk in there and, dude, it's just like it sounds. Like, she's in there blowing my dad, right? But I'm like, fuck it, son. Get behind her. I fucking do my thing quick, right? I don't look. I'm not fucking weird. Go in there, do my thing real quick. Fucking, all right, I'm out of here, bye. That was a long drive home, I'll tell you that, dude. I'm like, I cannot fucking believe myself, dude. Like, what is wrong with you? And like, I had my son's mom was at my house. Like, it's not like I was like in a dry spell or nothing like that. But I forget about it, right? Fucking tune it out. And like a couple years later, I rob a Subway and need a place. Yeah, I robbed a Subway one time. That's a whole different story. But I need a place to lay low, so I call my dad because nobody's gonna expect me to go there. I'm like, Dad, can I come to your house? I got a long story, but whatever. He's like, yeah, come on through. So I go over there. And so I think the feds are after me because I'm all sketched out and shit, and I think the FBI is about to kick in my door because I robbed a Subway. And so I throw my phone out the window and shit, and I get to his house. I'm like, hey, you have a phone that I can use? I threw mine out the window because the feds are tracking it. He's like, yeah, I got one, but it has no service. Right? You can hook it up to the Wi-Fi. So I go on there, and I'm all twacked out. So I'm like fucking going through files and shit. And I come across a file, and I click on it, and it's like a fucking hidden camera thing in his room. I see my sister blowing him. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see me walk in the door. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I go in my dad's room. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck is this? He's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, dude, I've spent the last year trying to forget about this, and you've been spending it jerking off to it. That's awesome. So, needless to say, me and my family don't celebrate Christmas together. All right, you guys, that's my time. Enough trauma. You can earmuff that kid now. Merry Christmas, y'all. Woo! All right. Big room for Robbie. Wait for the chorus, dude. You'll hear similarities. Okay, drummer's a little. Ah! Yeah, all right. Next time I go up this stage, put your engagement. Give it up for Crumpus, y'all. You left your sticks up here, bud. Your switches, dude. What the fuck is going on with this dude? Oh. Hold on, dude. This shit is going crazy right now. What had happened, dude? I got it. I fixed it. Don't worry about it. Oh, your switches. All right. All right. Hey, get the fuck out of here, dude. Keep it going for Ian Mac, you guys. Look at this. This set is beautiful. We got, I'm not sure if it's Black Santa Claus or Arab Santa Claus, but we got him hanging out here by the speaker. What does Arab Santa Claus bring in? Just cologne or screen protectors? That's very fun. Black Santa don't even come. I'm glad Ian put on that like white makeup to keep it from looking too much like blackface. I'm also glad he called me earlier. He goes, "Hey, should I do that?" He showed me a picture with just big red lips, and I go, "Maybe not those." Same thing about shaving, putting red lips this big. I said, "No, I don't think that's a good idea, bud." I like this fucking. Does this guy work for fucking Fox News or something? What the hell is this camera doing here? Filming us, bro. We don't deserve more than a fucking Galaxy S23, you know? Like, that's the caliber of shit we're going here. All right, losing the crowd a little bit on the camera. Sorry. Did y'all chip in for this camera? Jesus Christ. I like it. There's like 4 people here I don't recognize. The set's going to go great. Can't wait. I'm glad it's Christmas time. Happy holidays, y'all. All right, man. I forgot it's Happy Holidays. It's like liberal now. I forgot. I'm sorry. When I was a kid, it was Happy Holidays. It's just like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And then you grow up and it's like anything else. You're like, why are the Jews involved in this too? Fucking Hanukkah, dude. Hanukkah, you know. I'm sick of seeing blue shit at Target. That's what I'm saying. A lot of Jews in here. Sorry, guys. I'm sick of Thanksgiving. I don't like Thanksgiving. It's kind of a cursed holiday for me. Since I think I was conceived on Thanksgiving. I did the math. I was conceived on Thanksgiving, and which is like, it's gross enough to think about your parents having sex, but think about them having sex like when they're full from a turkey dinner. That's so much worse, man. Think about your parents fucking, and then think about them fucking when they're full. Just fucking bloated stomach. Your dad trying to shoehorn a half chub into your mom. Teeth gray from all the wine they were drinking.
God damn it, I said we're making a boy tonight and we're doing it. That's bad. That's bad sex too. You know your mom's not throwing it back. She's full as fuck too. She spent all day cooking. You think she's not gonna eat? Your mom's not throwing it back, doing her special moves. Not tossing it in her mouth. She's starfishing out that night.
And that's how you get me.
And yeah, that's what that deserves. So I mean, holiday. I'm fucking the holidays. You know, they're fun, but they're stressful. I have family visiting, so my holidays are a fucking disaster. That's how it's going. You guys ever think about like why you ever left home in the first place? Like why you gave up free rent and food? And then your parents come to visit you, your family comes to visit you, and you go, oh yeah, that's why. Because you guys are fucking out of your mind. You guys ever think about why you probably have a drinking problem? And then you go, why do I drink so damn much? And then your family comes to visit you, and you go, oh, that's right. I'm trying to forget. You guys ever, you think about how you ever started doing hard drugs in high school? And then you, shut the fuck up, Mark, dude. Do your yo-yo over somewhere. God. Fucking ruining my set. Started doing hard drugs in high school, and you're like, why do I? And then your family comes to visit you, and you're like, I'm gonna do a speedball right now just to spite you. That ain't where the fucking bowls go, all right, bitch? I told you, just chill out, hang out, relax. I'll get the dishes. I figured this was about what I expected. This is not. I'm contrary to the rumors you've been hearing. I have a girlfriend. Thank you. Not gay. She's my girl. She's a witch. This woman. I'm dating a witch. A sandwich. That shit ain't funny, dude. She's not a sandwich, but she is covered in mayonnaise right now. No, she's a witch, and it's you know, when she told me she was a witch, I did what most people would do when they get told that they're a witch by somebody. I go, okay, cool. You know, that's great, good for you. And it doesn't really change too much about her. Like she's still just a person, but there's a lot more sage around the house, and she knows an awful lot about the moon. But other than that, it's not much different. She's I tried to seduce her the other day. I tried to have sex with her, and I thought I'd throw on my gray sweatpants, you know. Kind of, you know, because the thing about the gray sweatpants is they show off your cock real good, right? They show off your cock. That's a nice thing. But the bad thing about the gray sweatpants is they also show off your pee-pee. So, you know, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm more of a pee-pee kind of a guy. So it didn't work, you know. She didn't fall for my tricks. It's not. It was. This was when it was cool. When usually she's a woman, so she keeps the apartment at 87 fucking degrees. I don't know what it is, but did they say women be shopping? They should say women be shivering. Because why the fuck? Why the fuck are we living like this, bro? It's insane. I gotta wear hoochie daddy shorts just to be comfortable. Walk around in fucking juicy couture with the fucking ass shorts hanging out. I don't have a picture of me in my house, you fucking dumbass. What are you talking about? You want me to bust the shorts out? This isn't a strip show. This is a comedy show. Clearly, do not hear the roaring laughter going on here. I'm doing so good. I'm crushing right now. I'm so happy I'm doing a long set tonight. This is incredible. And my uncle was coming over. She goes, throw some goddamn clothes on. They said, just because he is a pervert and he can't avert his eyes doesn't mean I have to change for him. Now we like drinking, her and I. We like drinking, and we went to a bar. I drove there. And then I had too many to drink,
so I told her I couldn't drive
home.
home.
You
You
ever
ever
tell
tell your
your
lady that and she looks at you like
you're the biggest pussy?
You
You
know,
know, you go, baby, I can't drive. I've had like 8 beers. And she goes, what are you, a bitch? I didn't know this is what I was getting involved with. Fucking asshole hops on a broom, leaves me there by myself like a dumbass. You guys remember she's a witch? God, I'm so good at this shit, dude. Golly. Dude, I flew through my set list. God damn it. There's no way I'm more than 4 minutes in right now. Dude, I'm fucked. Ah, shit. God damn it, man. All right, well, I was trying to do like, I had a bunch of Thanksgiving stuff, so I was like, oh, just switch Thanksgiving out for Christmas. It didn't work quite as well as I would have hoped, but here we are. See what do it. All right, a little bit about me. I was a big guy. I'm like 6'2", 270 pounds. I'm not bragging, just, you know, just laying it out there, letting y'all know what's good. And I've been big my whole life, though. I was 11 pounds when I was born. It's fucking tore my poor mother up, bro. That was the first and last pussy I ever tore up. And poor mother. Poor mother's walking around with a cloaca now. This lady. You guys remember the frog stuff from earlier? My mom is an amphibian now. She's gross, dude. No, but poor lady. Yeah, it was big as shit. I have these big broad shoulders. You know, I got stuck under my mom's pelvis, so they had to break my collarbone just to get me out. That's how fucking big I am. I'm getting football injuries just being born. Like I came out with a fucking broken collarbone, a torn ACL, and a concussion. Fucking came out of my mom's snatch like Cam Scatterboot. Just it was horrible. So I was too big. They couldn't put me in the bassinet. They just put me in a bathtub with some sheets like a drunk guy in Vegas. It was fucking too damn big, bro. Too big. When you're big like that too, you're not as cute as like a tiny baby. You know, tiny babies are cute, but a big ass baby, you're like, gross. What the fuck is that? Who fucking shot out this mutant? This is horrible. You're not as cute. You don't get the cute petite baby privileges as you normally would. I remember I was like skateboarding through a convenience store when I was like 12. I bumped into a guy's car and he's like, "Why don't you act your age?" I was like, "I feel like I am a little. I'm 12." He was like, "Bullshit." I know my deep. I don't know what to tell you. This is bull crap. These are trumped up charges. Ah, man. Yeah, that was a big ass baby. I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and he was confiding in me because his father had passed away. And my dad left, so he thought he could, like, you know, he thought he could connect with me about it. He goes, "Man, that shit sucks not having a dad no more, right?" I go, "Yeah, dude, that shit sucks, man. It's terrible. It's bad business, you know?" But then he started doing the shit that people do, where he started getting, like, weirdly, like, competitive for no reason with me. He goes, like, "Yeah, man, you know how it is. We don't, like, really know how it is." Fuck you, dude. I get it so hard, you have no idea, bitch. Get competitive back. You're like, no, dude, having a dead dad is way better, or way worse. Pardon me. Having a dead dad is better. I'm having a stroke. Having a dead dad is way better, you piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad made a choice. Your dad, he didn't decide to get hit by that ice cream truck, all right? My dad woke up one morning and he said, "I'm going to fuck up this Thanksgiving." Ain't that a bitch, dude? You're watching the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. You go, "This is a good game." Why has dad got a suitcase? What the fuck is dad calling? What the? Mom, what the fuck? He goes, "I'm leaving." All right, man. It's not even halftime yet. What the fuck? Can't hang out a little. My dad's kind of gay. The parade's on too, you know. No. That's bullshit. Fuck, it really puts a damper on the whole holiday season, you know? Like, your dad leaves on Thanksgiving. You try going Black Friday shopping the day after your dad leaves. It's way less fun. You go, "Yeah, it sure is a great deal on this TV. It'd be awesome to watch World War II movies on it." Fuck. Fuck, dude. Stuck with my dumb sisters, and now we just gotta watch fucking Grey's Anatomy and shows about Mormons. This is fucking horse shit. This is gay. The real kicker about my dad leaving is like why he left, because we found like a picture of like we found her Instagram, the lady that he left the family for. It's so fucking mid, bro. I was like,
Are you fucking kidding me right now,
dude? You gave up family for a 4, you fucking loser.
My dad decided to hit
Motherfucker
the
gave
flow
up
state.
parenthood for a personality, you know? It's like,
I'm trying to hit the flow state. I'm hitting my flow state. Let's reach our flow
you know, it's
states.
like if it was fucking Heidi Klum, it's like I get it, bro, you know? Fucking poor mom's got that cloaca now. It's not the same, you know. I understand. But just a white lady with a fucking dumb hat, you know. It's like, are you kidding me? This is bullshit. How cool would it be if it was Heidi Klum, though? You know, that's my new stepmom, dude. I'd make sure they were in my life, dude. I guarantee you that. I'm like, yo, we're hanging out monthly, bro. Let's fucking go. Be over at their place all the time. You know, you never know when Dad's going out of town on a business trip. You know, never know when poor stepmom's gonna get stuck in the dryer. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Gotta help her out. Come here, Heidi Klum. I got you. Oh no, is that a hard penis? What if I fucked my stepmom and her pussy was like so good? Like, yo, hey mom, you gotta call your mom. Mom, you hear him out, all right? You gotta come over here, give this one a shot. This is crazy. This is nuts, bro. You'd leave you too. You know what I'm saying? You get it, dude. This shit is crazy, bro. This bitch's pussy is breathing on me. This shit is insane, man. No correct. The regular woman vagina. That's great. No correct. We're all it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, you guys. I'm using a lot of Amazon this Christmas. You guys fucking with the Amazon? I'm the only one in here using Amazon. You fucking make some noise, goddamn, bro. Using Amazon, they let you like they'll wrap your presents now and shit. It's crazy.
The more I use Amazon, the more I'm like, I understand the mentality, the mindset,
The feelings of like a slave owner, you know. I'm starting to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how not even like it's bad. Like morally, it's real bad to have slaves, you know. But like if you're lazy, it's so nice. You think I don't even want to fucking go to the store and pick out a shirt. You think I'm gonna grow the shit to fucking make the shirt? Are you out of your mind? Hell no. If you can afford it, you know, it's a wonderful investment. It's not the nicest thing to do in the world. It's not nice. It's really mean to do that, but if you can, you know, it's like if you can pull it off somehow. And they're not even wrapping the goddamn present.